Hey, welcome back Barbarians to another Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Hawkmoon exotic hand cannon, which is in the primary slot, and the quest got released yesterday at the weekly reset. So if you remember this gun from Destiny 1, it had kind of double luck in the chamber, and it could occasionally one-tap Guardians in the Crucible, which was kind of ridiculous. Alright, let's take a dive into the gun itself. So, Hawkmoon paracausal shot, final blows and precision kills with Hawkmoon stacked paracausal charges. The final round of the magazine deals bonus damage depending on the number of stacks. And then if you do holster the gun during the final round, it gets rid of the bonus. So you have 140 rounds per minute, 8 magazine, which is a little bit low. The transformative perk, which we'll talk about in a second. And then overall, the stats on this thing are very crispy, very high in kind of all categories, which gets me excited to use it. Something kind of reminds me of Ace of Spades, just super well-rounded hand cannon. And I have Adored on as of now, but I'm going to switch it. Now, during this review, what we're actually going to be breaking down is how it performs in PvE, both strikes and Gambit, PvE in general, and as well in PvP. Which I think is where it's really going to shine. So just starting out here, I want to showcase the final mission, hopefully giving nothing away, but just how you complete it. Completing this mission, there's 10 steps to it. I think in total, it took me about 10 hours to do the, or 2 hours, sorry, not 10, to do the whole exotic quest. So very straightforward, very easy, without any help or guides. So I suggest kind of doing it on your own. It's kind of fun. Brings you to 2 unique areas that have never been released in the game before, which I think is pretty cool, and I don't think they've done that before with such a short mission. I mean, 2 completely. So upon killing this final guy, you just gotta shoot the blight and damage it, and Hawkmoon should be appearing shortly. Wabam! I'm gonna cut the video short, but there's a little bit more talking back and forth, and I'll leave the surprise for you guys to figure out on your own. So hopping into a strike with Hawkmoon, it's Arc this week, so I paired it with Mask of Bacchus in the Stasis subclass with a SMG, and we're just rolling into a random strike, just trying it out. It sounds really good. If you listen really carefully as you shoot it, you can hear kind of that hawk again, or crow, whatever it ends up being. I think it's a hawk though, hence the Hawkmoon. You get confused because you get the quest from the crow. But it sounds very nice. Only 8 in the magazine doesn't make it very viable for PvE or strikes. There's much better options, especially to run for exotics. Hence why, unless you just want to use it for fun, I don't really recommend using this in strike playlist activities. I don't envision this being useful in any raid capacity whatsoever. This is just kind of a fun factor in PvE. If you really wanted to equip it, you can. But you'll rarely or never have that final round go into a major boss. And if that were the case and you need that damage, you should probably just be running something more viable, like a sword or a rocket launcher or anything else. So for my overall review on PvE, specifically strikes and kind of open world activities, I would rate Hawkmoon a 2 out of 10. So pretty bad. Use it for fun. It sounds cool. Yada yada. Pick anything else. Not great. Just let this little piece play out here in this strike. Just doing it with a couple blueberries. Next, I'm going to showcase Gambit, how I feel about in that game mode. I won't showcase so much the gunplay itself. It's just a random clip of Gambit, but I played 2 or 3 Gambit matches with it equipped. And I was pretty underwhelmed. For a red bar enemy, it takes 3 hits or 2 headshots, 1 headshot, 2 bodies. Way too many bullets if you only have a round of 8 in order to take out 1 single ad. Especially with Gambit, where time is of the essence, you want to kill things as fast as possible. The perk of Hawkmoon doesn't really come into effect at all. Again, the gun feels crispy, but that's just about it. Not really worth equipping in Gambit. And if you hear your teammates have it on, you can kind of chalk that up to a loss. I mean, I have it on here and we win, so kind of an anomaly, but don't be trying it, folks. And so Gambit is an interesting game mode again. Kill things fast as possible. There's some interesting kind of combos of exotics and legendaries you can use in order to clear rooms because it is so concentrated. But for Gambit, I'd give this thing a 1 out of 10. Please don't use it. Spare your teammates. I clear 3 of them here, I think, with the heavy machine gun because I'm skilled. Lol. But that's the only reason we win the game. Please don't equip this in Gambit at all. I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay footage play out here, and I will see you when we talk about the Crucible shortly. What was that? Cannot believe the number of times that meatball spawns. It is unbelievable. Alright, so lastly we're talking about the Crucible. I'm just going to start off by saying this is a 9.2 out of 10. I'll talk about why it's not a 10 out of 10 and why I rank it so high. You can see here I have a low light piece of gear on, so everything's appears crazy high to me. But in the Crucible, this thing shines. Overall stats are fantastic. It feels crispy, and it's the first hand cannon in a while that really feels like it connects and makes its shots. Highly recommend in the Crucible. In the first game here, I'm pairing it with Adored, the seasonal pinnacle weapon, which you can get from any activity you want to pursue, whether it be Strike, Gambit, or Crucible. And I preferred it with a sniper, but I also prefer sniping a little bit over shotgunning. But the thing is just so crispy, and it hits really hard. I didn't fight anyone using it, so I don't know how it feels to get hit by it. Unfortunately, I don't really see the perk being that reliable. It's kind of, yes, you can use it and it works, and if you get it stacking high enough, you can one-shot supers in the head, but I think you need ×6 or ×7 to do that. So that's precision hits or final blows with the whole mag. You don't reload or don't swap weapons for the final bullet. Kind of crazy to pull that off. But again, it's just a really reliable hand cannon. And I highly recommend you trying it out in Crucible. The reason it's not a 10 is because there's some really strong contenders. Ace of Spades has a way better perk. Crimson is top tier and it heals you. Crimson's just unreal in terms of hand cannons. So that's why I'm ranking it where I am. So if you guys found this video informative regarding Hawkmoon, I'm curious as to what you think about it. Please make sure to drop a comment below if you like it, if you hate it. If nothing else, I want to see more Destiny 1 weapons come back. So please make sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.